Hey, welcome. I'm so glad that you made it to this free masterclass how to get 15 different ways to get leads on demand for free. Yes. I've helped people and agents just like you do $90,000 take home for the first 30 days of their brand new agent. It works that well. Another agent had her first deal her first week. Another one did 16 transactions her first 6 months as a brand new agent. I have other people who already are the best of the best quadruple their income with these strategies. So you're in for a super special treat. Without further ado, let's dive into the 15 ways to get free leads masterclass. Can't wait to see about all your success and results. Alright. Again, welcome from Being Hill. Who's ready to get started with this epic training? Here's 15 ways that you probably have never heard of, the way I explain them, on how to get 30 to 100 leads every single month, pretty much on demand. And honestly, I'm being a little conservative. You can probably get 30 to 50 leads, 100 leads every single week if you really master all these techniques I'm going to add right now for you guys. So this will help you never worry about your next paycheck again. Right now, this has helped us a lot do the same for ourselves. And it's kind of incredible how fast it kind of comes together once you understand these frameworks. And the big question I have for you guys is, are you tired of being rejected? I know I was. Are you tired of guessing where that next deal is coming from? And are you tired of chasing clients and hitting them around like they're cats? As you know, if you buy clients, a lot of hurting going on. You may or may not know this, but those who are new or even veterans probably heard this before, that 87% of all realtors will fail their first year as an agent. And of those who do succeed, the next 87% of those supposed to fail the next year or the next 5 years. And for leads, you probably have noticed you get so many leads and not many of them are actually converting. So don't feel bad though, it's not your fault. 97% of all leads we get for any kind of marketing or any kind of person, only 3% of those actually going to convert. So you should expect to have 9% of them saying no to you, or at least not today. And this is why I created this thing called the Royal Method. It is the ultimate lead generation solution to help you get leads on demand for the business that you deserve. And by doing these, I've been able to reach over 1 million people over the past few years, probably way more now. I kind of stopped keeping track because after 1 million people is a lot. I've also helped my client get a house under contract within 1 hour of listing it for $20K over asking price. Right now, I average anywhere from 1 to 300 leads every single month. Even before this call, I got 2 more leads from a text message. I got 5 new listings as well this morning at 11 o'clock right before this call. And because I get so many leads coming through, and on top of that, I even right now I'm working on getting potentially 14 listings this week, and I'll know next 5 after this call. So what I'm going to tell you is no fluff. I hate fluff. It's going to be pure value for the whole hour moving forward. I've also used this to grow my real estate team into 10 different states, 3 different countries. I'm also a 2-time 5-star published author, and my book's even being used in hospitals. For those of you who don't know who I am, this is a little quick recap of who I am. And if you guys don't mind, after this, I have a quick, super special offer for you that's totally optional, but it's gonna be after the whole presentation. That way, you get as much value as possible and on your own accord. So without further ado, let's quick back again. If you think you can't do this for some odd reason, let me tell you right now, that's not the case. Anyone and everyone, especially you watching this, yes, you watching this can do this as well. I used to be homeless, and I've been able to turn my whole life around. It was so bad, you know, the stories like, well, it can't get any worse than being homeless, right? I also was born with lead poisoning. I had teachers telling me that I would never amount to anything, not even push the cart for a living. Can you believe that? Not even push a cart for a living. And now I've gone from that to investing thousands and thousands of hours into marketing, into business, into sales, into real estate, as well as spending well over six figures on really mastering these skills I'm gonna teach you right now. So definitely take out a notepad, find a Google Doc, whatever the case might be, and write this down. Because I will be recording this, but there are no notes for this. Make your own notes, and I do speak kind of fast. I know it's a lot of information, but I'm super passionate about this. And I want you to be that 13% of realtors who succeed, who be the top 10 to 20% of all realtors in the country. By using these skills, my fiance and I, Melanie, are set to retire for the next 1 to 3 years because of how much leads we have come into us and how fast our team is growing, and teach you the same exact fundamental frameworks to do it for yourself as well. So who's ready to get started? Type down below, ready, ready, ready. If you guys are ready for these top 15 ways. And I'm gonna start off with some super simple generic ones that you probably heard before. But after spending thousands and thousands of hours and well over six figures, I've learned a better way and more modern way to do these. They don't teach us in real estate school, and honestly, don't teach you anywhere else besides this live Zoom training on right now. And just so you guys know, I'm not just talking about my butt. I have reached over 200,000 people in 30 days. So I say 4 weeks, 1 million people is pretty easy at this point for myself now, for organic and also for paid ads. I've also helped my house sell for hour. I average around 134 leads a week from just my advertising. Not even talking about the other ways to do this. I help my other clients get 2 listings, 2 clients in 1 day. So you can tell right here, I can help you do the same thing, if not way more. And without further ado, this is the Royal Method. I believe that the best kind of marketing is every kind of marketing. And I don't mean you have to do every single one of these to be successful. I would find one or two that really sticks out to you and master that. I'm also super big on outsourcing and being like a business owner. You know, as entrepreneurs, as real estate agents, they think we're all freelancers, but technically we own a business. We have to find a way to leverage our time to see what that cost opportunity is. So I'm going to teach you some really valuable skills that set you up for your whole generation and your family's next generation coming forward if you pay attention to this right now. So let me make sure you have a notepad, and if you're ready to think this is going to be helpful for you, say yes. And let's make sure you guys know, I'm helping you get clients coming to you on demand. Endless amounts of leads, predictable and dependable business on demand for you. This is the missing key you've been waiting for. And first off is open houses. Obviously, as real estate agents, we all know open houses is what we do. But what they don't tell us is that we're doing it wrong. There's so many more ways to kind of maximize our potential. So when I do open houses, if you have a listing or don't have a listing, this will still work for you. When I first have my listing or final listing to the open house for 7 days or 4 days beforehand, I'm going to make sure I cold call or reach out to that whole neighborhood in there. Let them know, hey, so-and-so, I see you're in this neighborhood. I have an open house right now happening actually down the street. And because you live here, I want to give you the opportunity to pick your own neighbor. They feel like you're giving them value. They feel like they're being privileged because you're helping them pick their own neighbor. And by doing that, you can kind of get more people to your open house. How many of you guys, you raise your hand, had open houses that no one came to? I've seen those personally from other people. It's not fun. And you hope to visit God that somebody comes and buys the house for you. And this way, it's going to maximize how many people come to you. But we're not done yet. So aside from calling that neighborhood and posting on MLS, which is what we all do, also the 4 days beforehand, we'll make an ad for this. So I'll touch on more pretty soon, so make sure you stay on for that. We'll make an ad for that to boost only in that area. And even target people looking at Zillow so they can see that listing and get it sold probably beforehand. By doing this, I've sold that house in an hour on a contract because I combine open houses and ads together. This will help you so much. They make sure you get more people coming to you, popping on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist, kind of the whole 9 yards. And by doing that, you have leads every single day. Every open house you have should yield you at least 2 to 3 new listings and a handful of buyers if done correctly. And this is why open houses are powerful. As you guys mostly know, we don't do open houses solely for our clients. It's also for us to get more leads. This is how you may make sure you maximize that. And then 1 to 2 days before the open house, you make sure you call that neighborhood again. And if it's not COVID, door knock them and ask them to come to the open house and bring their friends with them. Or even better, ask them, hey, who do you know trying to buy or sell real estate? Because right now we have this house that's open from 11 to 2 on Saturday. Let's just see you there. And that way, we're not printing on them. We're printing on the friends. Now they're a good friend and a good neighbor by bringing them to us. And the day of, obviously, one more big campaign of making sure people know what's going on. And then we're still not done. Most people think, oh, open house is over. Now what? Now we make sure we do another campaign again, saying how successful open house was. We had over 50 people open house. Hope you could be the next one if you're still here. Also, we have a lot of offers coming in. Who do you know trying to get this while we still have it? Make a little bidding war going on by doing these strategies. And I use KV Core, which lets me even save them in automatically to my CRM system and will text them for myself. So I can be hands off and I text them 4 hours later, 1 week later. Now I'm always talking to them even while I'm sleeping. You know Warren Buffett, you cannot make money while you sleep, but work until you die. I want to help teach you guys the frameworks to make sure you can do your business on autopilot. This is open houses, super powerful way to do this. I can tell you I don't know anyone who does it like I do. And by doing this, I'm getting 14 listings in a week by adding this from other opportunities I have. And who thinks that sounds good? Let me know down below. Does that sound like a good way to do open houses? Next one we go to is door knocking. As you know, it goes hand in hand with real estate. There's some people who made over 6 figures, if not 7 figures a year just from door knocking. And also easier way to do this than just thinking about how I can canvas this neighborhood. Maybe you're new to door knocking or you don't know nobody in this neighborhood. You're the first house knocking on the door and say, hey, I'm so-and-so open house going on, or I have something going on in this area, trying to see if I can help you out in some way. Build that relationship. And then even if they don't buy from you, which isn't the objective here, as door knocking and any kind of prospecting, our main goal is to have them make an appointment with us to talk to them later on. And it's gonna go super, super deep because it's like dating. If you talk to somebody you like on the street, like, hey, let's go out, on the same day you met them, it probably won't work too well. So now it's trying to make that thing push forward and have that relationship build. And after you get that first door, you can use that as success for the next doors down the line. Door number 2, hey, I just talked to Joe down the street and he said you're an awesome neighbor. How are you doing today? And right there, you already have that rapport being built, because now you got recommended or referred to has a way to make sure you can do that for yourself and talk to them. And guys, want a link down below, a whole video about sales and also about open houses that'll walk you through all the steps as well. I'm all about over delivering for you, giving massive, massive value. The door knocking is super powerful way to do this, and you also even leave gifts. Right now it is COVID, so you can go out there and give them a little goodie bag, something that's tangible they can hold on to. You can give them something to make sure they can see your face, see what's going on, and keep doing that in all different neighborhoods. Our next strategy is going to be cold calling. Most of us don't like this. I actually have 4 full-time assistants that work for us Monday through Friday, and a few of them will cold call for us. And as agents, you gotta find a way. If you don't like cold calling, how can you outsource to somebody else? And I have all these scripts I can also hand out to you as well. So stay tuned to the end to hear more about how I can give you all these scripts that I use that convert so much better other ways. I normally average around 1 to 3 new leads every single day just from cold calling. And some of the leads can give me 5 new potential listings at the same time because of the way I do this. And even if the listing you talk to doesn't want to buy from you, you always ask them, okay, no worries. Who do you know though trying to buy or real estate? Or if they sold a house, oh great, well, are you still buying a house? But a lot of times the people who are investors who will be buying 5, 10 houses later on, and for some reason the current realtor stopped and didn't ask them to help them with the next phase of the real estate transaction. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Good deal. Make sure you guys write this down. I know it's a lot of information. I'm going super, super quick, but I know you all are super busy being agents, so I'll make sure I don't take up too much of your time. So cold calling is super powerful. Also make sure when you are doing this, you want to cold call in rotation, which means talk back to people you talked to a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Maybe it's changed. Right now, I have a new listing appointment on Wednesday that we talked to a month and a half ago. And she couldn't sell a house by herself. Now I'm helping her do it. But only because I talked to her again. Your income, your money is in the follow-up. Which is why I said earlier, 97% of all the leads that you get will not work out today. You're looking for that 3%. You're looking for that 1% that we actually ready right now to buy with you and sell with you. And this strategy can help you a lot. Make sure you do that for yourself. It goes back to our next phase here, which is farming. Do you guys know what farming is, by the way? Because if not, farming is super, super simple. And you can use apps like RedX or Volcron 7 will give you neighborhoods you can search for in a radius. So for me, I'm in Austin, Texas. So I'm going to be farming Lakeway. I want these luxury listings. I like working with luxury people. Selling houses on that price point is really easy for me. I understand marketing and videography, which we'll get to pretty soon. So make sure you stay tuned for ad campaign, how I really break down my ads so you can do it for yourself as well. And right now is another prime example of how you can really farm your whole area. It can be online or offline. If you know people who are online, you can farm certain little demographics. But for now, let's stick to neighborhoods. And we have the farming, it's kind of the same thing. You won't see any big results until 7 times after talking to them. And it could be your letters, your call, your phones, your door knocking. It doesn't have to be just knocking on doors. It makes sure you break it up in different kind of segments to add them more and more value, have people actually talk to you, get to know you, become your friends, and now you have this whole neighborhood. I know a lot of realtors actually firsthand who told me their entire business making over $1 million a year is strictly from farming. Which is why I want to stress to you again, you don't have to master all 15 of these. I personally think you should do a little bit of everything. So when you do this, you know which one's working better or not. You can double down on that aspect. And then, of course, one of my favorite ways to do marketing. And you guys let me know, type yes if you're using social media and marketing for yourself and for your business. I want to see all those social media marketing geniuses out here. Branding social media is a really powerful way as well. I probably average 1 to 5 leads a day as well from this when I just sold you from social media. I got 2 clients from that and 1 little talk, and you asked me for it. And branding is a powerful, powerful way. Right now, we have over 85 people on this call. We had over 600 people registered to be here, and a lot of them asking for replays. And it's all happened in 3 days. In 3 days, we have to do this to put perspective for you. Normally, when people do events, they'll have 5 or 10 people come to it. But because we understand marketing, understand branding, and adding value, we made this a really easy way to do this. I actually have a whole video down below as well for you guys. You can watch the end of this. That is how I break down my 7-day cycle for doing social media and doing branding. Also, will be about content creations, how to make your own calendar as well for you too. And I literally have clients tell me like, "Oh my God, you do marketing so well. I want you as my realtor because of the way I do this." And oddly enough, you wouldn't think this, but if you're not online, your clients think you're not busy. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but when they see you all the time, you're always on top of mind. They think you're always doing something, you're always busy. So make sure for yourself that you can try and be consistent every single day, post some kind of content, post some kind of value. It could be questions, it could be your newest market research, it could be some buying tips or house hacking or whatever the case might be. Every single day, I'm always trying to add some form of value to this. And also to kind of break down how we did this event, it's in 3 different segments. People we personally knew, it's groups and ads. And I bet you over a third of the people who are here right now found me from either social media or from a group. And for social media marketing and branding, you can even leverage groups as well to be your little co-host. Let's say you're branded on social media and you don't know anybody yet. That's okay. We all start from somewhere. I started this 10 years ago and knew nobody. And now we serve 1 million people. And it's because I understand groups and advertising and marketing and can easily tap in to thousands, not hundreds of thousands of people, even if you have one person on your page. Type down excited, that excites you. You can literally go from 0 to 1 million in a matter of days, honestly, do it correctly, just by leveraging the right groups, social media platforms. And right now, this is like our intercom. It's the easiest way for us to really grow our accounts, become superstars in our area. And for y'all being here still and being so gracious, so let me talk to you for this next hour. I'm gonna have a whole course for you for free at the end of this video all about YouTube for my senior partner, Connor Steinbach. He had the fastest growing YouTube channel out there in North America and probably further than that, all about investing. They're just gonna love. He's gonna walk you through every single step that will give you even more value from this. Social media marketing is super, super powerful. If you guys have questions as well, on your notepad you have, write down your questions that I can address at the end of this presentation for you. And then advertising. This is my favorite way to do any kind of marketing. You can see I had over 600 people to come to this, register for this event in 3 days, and a third of that was in advertising. And you don't need to have $1 million to be a great ad person. You can get leads from $1 a day, from $5 a day, from $15 a day. Of course, there are some people like Chris Waters here in Texas who spends over $1 million a month on ads. You understand how powerful it is. An ad could be for Facebook, it could be for Google, for Craigslist ads, it could be TikTok ads, it could be, you name it, there's an ad platform from every single platform out there. And I think this is the best way to kind of grow your brand and also get more people in your become your clients because it's dependable. I know if I put in $5, $10, even $100 a month, get one client from that. That one client's gonna make me anywhere from $1,000 to $60,000. So I'm putting $1 and getting back $6, if not $60. I can tell you too, I actually charge $5,000 a month for my marketing services to realtors and to investors before I became my own realtor for this same service. This is why I love it so much. It is greatly, greatly powerful and totally changing how business. I saw it too. I got over 133 leads for $120. How would that change your life? How would even half that change your life? 50 leads, 20 leads. And even if 3% of them convert, that's still one client for you that day. And there's still all the people afterwards you can still talk to and build relationships with. So let me know how that is going to help change your life. I know for myself personally, this made the biggest difference. It's why I'm able to do so much, so soft, so fast. That makes sense, everybody? Let me know below. Say yes if that makes sense. And also, guys, as you said before, I'm all about value. I also have a whole live training that is 45 minutes long. You can watch as well, all about ads for real estate agents that I use right now. And tomorrow in my personal mastermind, I'm having a whole live training that walks you through every single step of advertising for distressed homes, for FISBOs, for sellers, for you name it. I have a whole template made for every single category that I use to this day to get leads on demand. pretty much print money using advertising. And it's one of my favorite ways to do this. And actually, this morning before this call, I got another lead that was $1.6 million house. Have a home evaluation, lead generation out there going for me. And think of ads kind of like your 24/7 sales agent. Even when you're sleeping, it's still out there working for you all the time, making you money, getting leads, and building your brand out for you. And instead of paying somebody like myself when I was doing this, $500 a month, you learn it yourself and doing your own course to make even more money and have no more overhead. So make sure you understand ads. And while I'm on this topic, I need more context. You see this picture right here? Over 15 ways to generate endless leads. Free training. How to get 30 to 100 leads a month. Right there, it's eye-catching. You make sure you have your ads. Your first thing is super, super eye-catching. And then on the bottom of that, you want to break down what it's going to do for them so they actually know why they should even care about this ad. And you see here, yellow outlines, real estate, it pops out. If you see this, it almost looks like a regular post on Facebook, not so much like an ad. It's like, whoa, what's this? I want to see what's going on. And then it comes down to copy. Copy is how you write down the words and the demographic. And make sure your copy, you're going to have attention real estate agents, or attention Austin, Texas, or attention Colorado. Then you see down below, I'll type that out too. Attention whatever town you're from, and then address what you want them to happen. I have the best free list on the new homes dropping this month. And that way you can hop in there. And whenever you're doing ads, but people don't realize that you have pixels, you have your certain copy, your demographics, all these areas. There's so much that goes into this. This is why you make sure you can the mastermind tomorrow or watch that free video that's talking to you about. For ads, it's all trial and error though. I use this every single day and it guarantees our business to always be prospering. And when I do make more clients, I'm gonna funnel that money back into ads. Number 7 is content. As you know, I love content. Right now, I'm making content with you guys. So again, thank you for being here. Content marketing is to be a long-term play. This is SEO, search engine optimizing. I said at the end of this video, I have a whole free course for you all about YouTube. This is content marketing. You can do blogs, you can do articles, you can do social media posts, you name it. I like to find platforms though that have a long shelf life. This is evergreen content. Write down evergreen content when you think about marketing for yourself, because this is going to help you always have some kind of foot in the door. If you want to be a sales agent, type in the top 15 ways to sell your house in an hour. That is a great way to get more people to see what you're talking about and want to use you as a realtor. And then kind of break down like what they're going to get from it and how it's going to help them. And for real estate and for any kind of business, you want to think about the 14 pillars of your content. I know it's a lot of information. Come out and do it now. I cannot cover that whole presentation right now. But keep in mind when you have your copywriting for your content, all you have a place that's good header, great value, why this matters, main problems, and go back into why they need you to help them as a real estate agent. Content marketing is a long play for you, but it's gonna make people come to you every single day. Again, I probably average another 3 to 5 leads from this every single day. I'm always making content, which is why I average right now 1 to 300 leads every single month, if not more. Right now, my highest so far was 1,000 leads in a weekend. Yeah, 1,000 leads in a weekend, because I understand all your different frameworks are peaking right now. So definitely make sure you're paying attention to what I have to say next. And then alliances is also one of your best friends as well. I have people on here probably from people I've connected with, like, hey, I know somebody who would love this training. I'm gonna send them your way. That's one kind of alliance. For us as agents though, alliance could be your barber. It could be your dentist, your doctor. It could be your chiropractor, your waitress at the restaurant. All different people become your new alliance. And sometimes you overlook that. You know, that waitress we have at our restaurant They probably know a lot of people. They see people every single day for a job. Become friends with them. Find out who you can meet and knows more people. Maybe that gas station attendant has a business there and he sees people every single day asking about real estate or about new properties. You kind of see how you make alliance that way. I'm always trying to form alliances as much as I can because in real estate, it's about relationships, about networking together and empowering each other to become the best we can be. And these alliances can help you do the same thing. I know for myself, I had my tooth chipped, so I went to the dentist's office, to the brand new personnel. She knew nobody yet in real estate, and now her and I are partnering up together on being from an alliance. I would send people her way to be a dentist, and I knew agents, clients for myself, because she'd refer them to me. So it's a win-win. Whenever you do alliances, you gotta find a way to make it a win-win situation. Always add value. Always have a way to help them out. Alliances could be for anything, even for lenders. Some lender probably knows where you can go to the venue and make videos or make some kind of content, do a speech deal to people who want to buy some real estate, and they'll pay for it, do everything you want to for you, and become your big supporter. Yeah, I cannot stress alliances even more, honestly. Your little homework assignment, if you will, write this down, is I'm going to meet 5 new people every single day. It can be online or offline, it doesn't matter to me. You can decide. But 5 new people every single day is going to greatly increase your business. I personally aim for 10 people, and 5 online, 5 offline. And that right there is going to be 3,650 new people I met in 1 year. Before any ads, before any content, this is not one aspect. And even if law averages, which is around 10%, sales, going to convert and become my new clients, that means that over 365 new clients that month alone. How would that change your life? Type in yes if that excites you. Even if you got 35 clients in a month, in a year from doing the strategy, how that greatly increase your chances of having the life that you want, the business that you want. This is one of the best ways, honestly, to form businesses, get more alliance, get your name out there. As agents, we become the mayor of our city and the mayor of our community, having help more people. In Texas, we had a big snowstorm. My fiance and I drove around town and helped people the whole week. Got them off, taking food, the whole 9 yards, because we want to help people and be there for the people. Like right now, helping you guys get more leads for your business. Also, that brings my next point is events. Right now, this is a kind of event. We have events talking about marketing. But for you, you can have an event about how to buy real estate, how to sell real estate. It could be online, it could be offline, either or. But this does a lot for you. So aside from, getting new clients or getting new prospects, it makes you the authority figure inside that niche. People see that you're up on stage talking to them. They will like, wow, like, I want that person to be my real estate agent because I see them on stage. They'll know what they're talking about. They have authority and they're great at what they're doing. Events is a powerful, powerful way. And even if you're shy, it does not matter. I used to be definitely afraid of public speaking, and I've spoken on more stages than I can count. I've done more webinars I can count for too. Right now, there's 90 people I'm talking to at this moment. So again, thank you all so much for being here. But this goes to show that if you just keep doing it one step at a time, before you know it, it becomes easy for you and you like it. I'm so excited to be here with you guys and sharing you all these awesome frameworks to change your life. It is super, super incredible. And after you do it a couple times, it becomes way, way easier. So make sure you kind of get some kind of events going, and you can even partner up with your alliances to do this. With your friends at people's houses. I've done it many times. It's probably from like 40, 50 people in my friend house about real estate. So you can always find ways to kind of do this and get more people to see what you're talking about and want you to be their agents. And then, of course, good old trusty, your SOI, your sphere of influence. Let me know below. Say yes, you ever had somebody who you know personally become your client. So you can probably say nod yes if you want to. You can probably say that you had that from your clients. And this helps a lot. I had my first client in my first week of being an agent, my first listing for the first month of being an agent. And a lot of the clients understand these frameworks, but also SOI. And it doesn't have to be super complicated. You know, most coaches will tell you, oh, put your phone, call your friends and see who is trying to buy real estate. That doesn't really work. And I also don't believe they used to bank on SOI. This is why you see so many agents fail in real estate. So they spend 6 months or 1 year trying to do SOI only and hoping that someone buys from them. Unfortunately, that's not the case. That's why you'd be actively doing marketing, not just passive marketing. SOI is kind of like, you know, I'm hoping I get some kind of leads and to see what happens. But if you are doing SOI, make sure you call your friends and family. Say, hey, I got me a new career. In case you do know this, do you know someone trying to buy or sell real estate? Not them, but do they know somebody? Actually, matter of fact, I'm trying to buy real estate. Oh, really? How can I help you out? By doing this, it makes them not feel like you're pitching them so much and just ask them to help you. As you're their friends, they would love to help you. And on that note, don't even type yes, just nod yes. If you ever had somebody buy real estate or sell real estate with somebody else that was not you and they knew your agent, I've seen this happen to so many people. And it's kind of disheartening. Like, wait, how can you pick somebody else? Like, all I do is talk about real estate. How you got to know my agent? What happens? This is why you should already be doing SOI. And SOI goes a long, long way. To make sure you're always talking to people as much as you can, let them know what's going on, grabbing coffee, grabbing a drink, whatever you're into, or just going for a hike. That way they know that you are their agent, not this other random person that's popped up out of nowhere. So SOI is super, super powerful and it goes a long way. Just don't bank on it as your main business. Now, number 11, this works in two ways. So the letters, but also the email marketing. Both of these combined are two great and amazing strategies to help you get more leads. Now, both of them are going to be a small threshold for having people want to talk to you. It takes 7 encounters with one person before they become an agent with you, a client with you. On that note, I'll tell you, my fiance Melanie Ginsburg over here has made Wim Hof, I believe it was, over $500,000 in one day through email marketing. Over $500,000 in one day through email marketing. If that doesn't tell you how powerful email marketing is or letters are, definitely make sure you take that down right now. I will send letters or I will write emails. And it doesn't have to be every single day. It could be once a month or on a holiday or on the birthday or the kid's birthday, whatever case might be. Also, you can combine it with farming. You can send these letters to people who are going to be in your ideal neighborhood. For me, it's Lakeway. So I'm going to send letters every single year on holidays and every random time in a couple of months. That way, eventually, I know Jordan Seaver. I'm going to use him as my agent. I always see his face. So letters are super powerful. And I use KRecord, again, like I said before. It's a super powerful platform, website, and lead generation system that lets me send my emails automatically. I make them one time, I have a whole campaign, and for the whole year, I'm dripping on my new clients every single month, every 2 months, and so forth. And that way, I'm already top of mind on all platforms. And I'll also add one more point for this too. You can also do text messages. It's also a form of letters. And text messages help you a lot. They have a 97% success rate on open for you. So if you use text marketing, it's gonna help you a lot. There are tons of platforms out there. Make sure you check with your city or your state because some people are different. I know in Texas, I cannot mass text all the different random people. It's be one by one. Keep that in mind. And I hope you a lot to grow your business as well. And I'll also add another thing to that too is when you're doing text marketing, make sure you are going to add value in some kind of way. And for follow-up, same kind of aspect, 2 weeks, month, and so forth. I have a whole follow-up system as well. I can explain a different video for you guys too. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys so far. Type down if that makes sense. And give any guesses actually as well about open spaces. What do you think open spaces mean? Type down in the chat right now to see what I think you think it means. So open spaces to me, I think, is one of the best ways to do marketing. It could be your name tag. It could be your brokerage. It could be your agent. It could be your laptop. It could be a coffee shop or a gym. I go to the gym in Westlake, and I've gotten a couple clients there, people from my team as well from there, all because I'm making sure I go to the right places. And open spaces, in my opinion, there's some places open to the public. This is why it's the open space. And even for your car, I have a magnet for my car. I got in 5 leads in one day, 3 days ago, from my car sticker. One person stopped me and asked for my business cards. Another person was outside his house waiting for me to come back to my car, asked for my business card. You'd be surprised on how powerful a car sticker is, or how powerful this is, or even if you see my mask, it says my name and my number and I'm an agent. I'm always trying to be advertising. And what they don't tell us about being real estate agents is we are marketers first and then agents. And then psychologists and then salespeople and other stuff in there too. But at the end of the day, our main job honestly is marketing. Well, selling houses versus marketing, trying to get clients versus marketing. And when I tell people your more important job is trying to book sales calls. If you see my calendar on almost any given day, I have around 10 leads or 10 meetings every single day. And that's how I like it. So if I'm on talking to people, that means my business is growing. And this is why I'm able to get 14 potential listings in 1 week, technically 3 days. I'm always trying to be on people's top of mind on calls with them. Open spaces too. You can even go to a coffee shop or a Starbucks and like, hey, I will give out free real estate advice, even buy you a coffee, and have it popped up. And that way people are like, oh, I want to talk to that person. I want free coffee and real estate advice. And it actually works. You won't think it would. I have a mentee actually who told me that he handed out business cards and a QR code. We're getting people to talk to him about that. Had a sign even said, I will talk about real estate. That people actually asking about real estate. So it works. So this one thing, there's all different ways to kind of maximize your marketing potential. Also, shout out to Matthew for doing that. It's a lot of initiative and drive. So it makes sure you want to get more leads. So that's one way to do it as well. Also, for your office spaces, I never understood why realtors went to the office where other realtors was at, because they're not buying from us. Your other agent is never going to buy from you. You should be friends with them, get alliances going on. But I would try to find a coffee shop or find a restaurant. I got lucky. My brokerage offered me Regis office spaces, which is luxury office space I can go to and meet potential clients every single day. I know some people say the whole business almost is made just from that. Next point here too is networking events. This is super, super powerful. And again, I will also stress to you, I know a lot of agents will go to REI events or realtor events. And like again, for the most part, having good friends as realtors is key. I love realtors, obviously, that's why I'm doing this. But you also make sure that you go to places that are like tech in power or women entrepreneurs or women in tech or some kind of networking events that fit what you like. When I was doing marketing, I went to events for real estate agents and for investors, but that was my clients. For you, if you're trying to make sure you're making more clients, go to something like women in tech, for example. And you understand that demographic. There'll be a lot of understanding more leads for yourself, and always be handing out a business card. If you've seen movies called ABC, always be closing. Every single day, I'm always trying to get my business card out. Always trying to drop in my little elevator pitch. Oh, I own a real estate business to help you get your house sold faster than ever before. Right? Oh, how do you do that? So networking events is super, super powerful for you. They help you really a lot and maximize that for you too. Number 14 is groups. And I know a really rock star agent here in Austin, Texas. She's, I think, one of the top 10 agents here. But she told me her first 2 years as a realtor, she has no listings, not one. But she went to a softball group and got clients there. And now she's one of the biggest people in town because she went to all these different groups. So if you like softball, basketball, wine tasting, or whatever the case might be, these groups can help you so much. They maximize that for you as well to get more people to become your new clients. And they'll literally in Austin, Texas, groups every single day you can go to. Help you a lot and make sure you maximize that potential for yourself and more people working with you. And we're almost done. It's about 10 till. So I can bear with us for the next few minutes. And I say groups also work for online. I say I got a lot of people on this call. I leverage groups to promote this event. So groups help you a lot. So let me know if that makes sense to you. Type yes if that makes sense. If you also go to groups already yourself. And number 15, honesty, is going to be your one we all want the most, referrals. Referral business is by far the easiest way to grow your business, and it can come from anywhere. But I'll also stress one point to you. You know that I think 75% of clients or prospects use a different realtor every time they buy or sell real estate, and because of follow-up. When you have a client or even other people's clients, make sure you talk to them. Hey, how's it going? I see that you sold a house 3 years ago, or it's your birthday, or it's this person's thing going on, your follow-up. You can extend that referral base for yourself and ask them for referrals. I've had people give me referrals all the time. This time I'm already top of mind, asking them questions. Referral can be one of the best ways for you to grow that business, but again, you should not depend just on that. So that alone will not make sure your business grows where it should be. And you only use all these 15 steps I just listed off for you, but this master one or two, and add more to that. And then you can get an assistant or get a your team to do more and more for you. Before it's really powerful, again, always phrase the question is, who do you know trying to buy some real estate? That way, it's like them doing you a favor, helping their friend as well. And then, guys, by using all these tips, I'm telling you before, I've easily grown my business tremendously in the past 6 months alone by doing this. And if you do this yourself, you can definitely say goodbye to unpredictable business and hello to the life that you deserve, success that you deserve. I want you to be the top 10, 20% of all agents out there. And let me ask you a question. Do you get value from this? Type yes below if you get value from this right now. Let me see all these yeses. And I talked to Melanie before this and gotten tons and tons of messages before this event and during this event privately on my chat over here about more information. Now, I hope that you enjoyed that masterclass on the 15 different ways to get more leads on demand. I believe you should be hoping for business. If you're still here, that tells me that you're committed to yourself, your family, and your business. So I was super special retreat because that was only the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna actually show you what thousands of other realtors right now are doing to sell millions of dollars more every single day, week, month, and year. And this is gonna be for a limited time offer, so make sure you stay listening to what I'm gonna talk about. This is gonna change your entire business moving forward. This is gonna be your 24/7 frameworks for success. This is helping you so much. You always heard me say before, I've helped realtors like yourself do $90,000 take home within the first month as a brand new agent. Other people have done deals the first day and first week, 16 deals in 6 months, and other ones have quadrupled their business even as veterans agents. So that sounds like something you want to do for yourself, or even more, so maybe you're more committed, more dedicated, and more committed to helping your success happen. Then I'm going to show you the 3 options you have right now as I see it. Option 1, nothing changes. throughout your life, watch this video, maybe apply some of it. And unfortunately, 90% of realtors do that. They see something, they never act. And what happens is, they try to do it alone, with no guidance, no structure, no mentorship, no courses, and they just seem like they're lost. And I don't want that for you. So option 2 is take what you learn in this course, this 15 ways masterclass to get more leads, and try to do it yourself. I've spent over 10 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars on ad spend and marketing and whole 9 yards. Be where I'm at right now, teaching what I'm doing for yourself and for thousands of agents beside of you. Now you can do it yourself, like I said, it will work for you, but there are a lot of sunk loss. From ad spend and spending time and figuring out the whole 9 yards is kinda a lot. So, since we're friends, I'm gonna have to help you on a third option. This is behind the green door. This is my royal marketing method. I again have helped tons of agents quadruple their business and so much more. And I wanna have you the opportunity of a lifetime. So, if you sign up right now for your copy of your course, I'm going to give you a super special free bonus. Actually 4 of them. I'm going to give you 4 hours of free coaching one-on-one with me once a month for the next 4 months in this program. I charge over $500 an hour to coach agents one-on-one. So right there alone, you're getting $2,000 of value. But that sounds pretty nice, right? Now again, you're probably wondering, how much does this course actually cost me then? Well, it's a lot. Like, a lot. And actually, take some guesses. How high you think this course is gonna cost you? Is it $50,000? Is it $20,000? Is it $10,000? Or even $5,000? Well, because I'm your business partner, I'm actually gonna give it to you for $24.97. Yeah. Not as much as I made it seem to be, because I want you to really understand how powerful this is. That is less than 1 commission check. If you add in the full bonuses of the coaching course, you're pretty much spending $500 for this course. If you ask me, I said no-brainer, and everyone who's super intelligent and ambitious say the same thing. This is why we passed 1,000 students so quickly and have 0 refunds. You see here, there are tons of testimonials. People who are doing deals left and right. I have agents getting their deals the first day, people doing 90K take home within the first month, quadrupling their business, and so much more. People getting 10 leads in 1 week with just copying and pasting my scripts that I have in this course for you. Now again, this is a limited time offer that may never happen again. I'm always increasing the price of my course, there's so much more demand, more supply, and since I offer the 4 hours of coaching, you can see that I can't just do it all the time. This is why the course is always increasing, so this price may never be this way again. So again, I'm going to give you my royal marketing method, which is 16 hours long of content from templates, frameworks, blueprints, the whole 9 yards. That way there is no more guesswork for you. Literally you can plug and play from any time period. It's lifetime access. Again, this is what I teach you all the way from mindset to goal setting to social media to scripts to Facebook advertising, everything. I'm making sure there's no guesswork for you. And what I see right now, you have 2 main options. You still here especially. Option 1 is you try to do it yourself and spend thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars every single month or year trying to find out how it actually works. Or option 2 is just to buy the Royal Marketing Method course and work with me personally to help you have a proven system that works if you work and when you work. This is going to give you all you need in one exact spot, that way there is no more guesswork for you. So a quick recap. I'm going to give you the Royal Marketing Method for this time only. It's going to be 4 free one-on-one coaches once a month as well on top of that. which is a $2,000+ value by itself. And I want to earn your business. I'm so confident that if I can help you with this course, that if you're not oversatisfied by this course, I will give you 110% money back guarantee, and you can keep the course. Yeah, I am that confident that this course will change your entire life and business. I have tested on thousands of people across the globe, all using this right now to this day and seeing massive results they never thought was possible. I want that for you as well. Now, I'm going to ask you one more question. What do you have to lose? You know, you buy the course, and if you hate it, which I have not had 0 refunds yet, but if you did, you ask for a refund and have a 110% money back guarantee. And keep the course. That's option 1. So there is no actual way to lose out on this. No loss to you. Option 2 is you love the course and help you make millions of dollars in the course of your career, or at least get you to 6 figures in the next 12 months or even 4 months, depending on how hard you want to work for this. I'm only doing this to help you, and I understand having a price point makes people more committed. So, down below, make sure you go to the next page and register and buy your course now. This is a world marketing method that can help you so much expand your business. Because I want you to see all the success that you deserve in your life, and I want to hear about it as well. Now remember, you are all kings and queens, and abundance is your birthright. I'll see you at the top.